Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. Last time, we went through the first of 3 parts of the Eden raids, and we won't see Eden again for a good while because we don't get another leg of Eden until 5.2. So, we won't see Rid and Thancred and Uran J and the whole what is the Oracle of Darkness sort of thing. Not gonna see answers for that for a good while yet. So, it is finally time to start 5.1. Yes, we have finally moved past the 5.0 stuff and into the first proper patch cycle. And that means main story. Tataru, lead us off with Shaken Resolve.
Dekumon, God, it's good to see you. I hope you being here means you had your fill of rest.
More than my fill. Not so much as 40 winks, truth be told. Yeah, no rest for the wicked, I'm afraid, Tataru.
Oh, you're too selfless, that's your problem. But you'll be no good to anyone if you don't take a break every once in a while. Anyway, not much has happened since your last visit. I had planned for you to meet this helper I told you about, but he refuses to answer his link pearl. I do hope he's alright. We've been exchanging messages with the Eorzean Alliance throughout, though. They say the fighting has finally stopped at the Gimlet Dark, and that the Empire has shown no sign of movement. Which means we might actually have a moment to ourselves for a change. Well, seeing as you're back, maybe you can tell me more about your time in the first.
Oh yeah, it was wild.
Oh, great. Oh, and if you don't mind, I'd like to ask Philia to join us. She'll want to know what happened to Minfilia, and I think it's best she hears it from you. And we'll meet you at the terrace at the House of Spenders.
Oh, man. I don't want to have to tell Philomena her daughter's gone, though. I gotta say, getting up here is a lot easier with flying.
Dekumon, my, it has been too long. Tataru did mention that I would be joining you, did she not?
Uh-huh. Oh boy.
Thank you. Words cannot well express how I have longed to know more of the first. This world Minfilia has sacrificed so much to save. But come, rest your feet. Tataru should be arriving shortly.
And boy, do I have a somber tale to tell.
And so, Minfilia chose to pass on her gifts to the next oracle. This girl who Thancred named Rind. To have such a burden thrust upon her as a child, only to embrace it when given the choice.
It does sound like Minfilia.
In that respect, they are quite alike. It would seem her legacy is indeed in capable hands. Dekumon, might I ask a favor of you when next you return to the first? To tell Rin what I cannot. To tell her, thank you. And I would offer thanks to you as well, for staying with her to the end. Begging your pardon, but could I have a word?
Well, there's a face not long exceed, man.
Rion, I hope you're here to tell me you've received word from our helper.
I wish. They had not had a peep out of him. And it's been a good long while, too. Too bloody long. On account of which, I'm gonna seek over the border and see if I can't get a signal in from closer up.
Oh, they're trying to get a hold of Astinian.
But what did they catch you? There must be another way.
Well, I guess if we can ask Thancred to do it. Besides, I shouldn't have no trouble picking my way through Gimlet now the fighting's died down. God knows enough shadows to hide in. And Beat's waiting right here twiddling my thumbs. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know. Now, I best be...
Yeah, I nearly forgot. Kryle's at the stones and she wants a word. Something to do with the patients.
She was getting ready to examine them again when I left.
Oh, they're running out of time, aren't they?
No, we'd best head back then. I'm sure it's important.
Probably is. After all, we gotta get the scions back in their bodies. They can't stay separated forever.
It seems she's still examining them. Oh, I do hope it's nothing bad.
It probably is not good.
You're here. Good.
Oh, voiced finally.
So, how are they?
Still locked in slumber, but otherwise in good physical health.
All right, but
For the present, at least.
I knew it.
For the present? Oh no, is something wrong with them?
I'm afraid there may be.
Uh-huh.
I summoned you after detecting faint signs of instability in Thancred's corporeal ether. But subsequent examination suggested all 5 might be affected. And when I examined them just now, my fears were confirmed. Tellingly, the degree of instability varies between them.
Mm-hmm. Order of dropping, let me guess.
Thancred exhibits the most notable signs, followed by Y'shtola and Urianger. The twins' ether, meanwhile, remains relatively stable, but there is a change there too if one knows to look for it.
Hold on. Isn't that the order they were called away in?
Exactly.
Indeed. Which leads me to believe the instability will only increase with time. Though I can but speculate, I fear this may be a symptom of a weakening link between body and soul.
Oh, crap.
By the gods! What happens if the link is broken?
Well, I'm imagining nothing pleasant. Most likely death.
I cannot say for certain. This is all unknown territory to us. Yet whatever happens, it cannot be good. Mercifully, the instability is still only slight.
Oh, good.
And you may rest assured, Master Matoya and I will do everything in our power to keep it from worsening.
Well, what can you do?
Be that as it may, it is imperative that you find a way to restore our friends' souls to their bodies.
I mean, leave it to me. No rest for the righteous, eh? Yeah, no. I'll take care of it. I'm the only one that can travel freely between the 2 worlds, so yay, lucky me.
Thank you.
But where's he even supposed to start? We had the greatest minds in the realm hunting high and low for an answer, and they ran out of places to look.
You stated in your report that the Exarch had originally intended to reverse the summoning process by means of his own death, correct?
Yeah, but that's off the table.
Raha always was a reckless young fool, ready to die for the first righteous cause that came along. His plan might well have worked, but I, for one, am glad he never had the opportunity to see it through. Even if it does mean our friends must remain stranded a while longer. There is another way, I am sure of it. And the key lies with him, with the Exarch. Pray return to the first and apprise him and the others of the situation.
Alright.
We, meanwhile, will do what we can from here. And, if the fates are kind, we will have good news to share upon your return.
Alright, here we go. Back to the first. Hey, he actually has the cloak off now. Ah, Dekumon, you have returned. I hope your time in the source was suitably restful. Uh-huh. Oh, but of course it wasn't. Go on. Yeah, we got trouble, man. Their corporeal ether shows signs of instability. By the gods, the possibility never even occurred to me. If you have returned in the hope that my research has yielded a solution, I fear you will be sorely disappointed. It is but a mercy we have the likes of Mistress Kryl and Master Matoya to keep our friends' bodies safe while we wrestle with the problem. But they cannot forestall the separation of body and soul indefinitely. Come, the others must be told. Maybe somebody's picked up on a hint of a solution? Oh, I saw that stealth nod. Of course, Thancred and Urianger are playing off in the frickin' empty right now. We gonna have some actual voice lines here, or are we just gonna have a silent discussion? Ah, there's Uranche.
Pray excuse my late arrival.
Will Thancred and Reen not be joining us?
No, they're busy playing with Eden right now.
Nay, milady. With apologies to all, they beg leave to pursue their investigation of the empty to its conclusion. Should matters here demand their presence, however, they did assure me that they would make themselves available.
Yes, of course. Then let us proceed. I think it best that you begin by providing a summary of Mistress Kryle's findings.
Oh joy, leave it to me to break the bad news. Well, it's like this. You're all going to die. You know, eventually.
I suppose it was only to be expected that some change would occur.
Yet our souls seem unaffected, to my eye at least.
Well, that's good.
How long they will remain so is another question. Kryle is right. It is imperative we find a way to return to the source.
Perhaps an explanation of the method by which I brought you here will yield some inspiration.
It can't hurt.
Ere I begin, it must be noted that I am by no means a gifted mage. In order to employ powerful magics, I must rely upon the Crystal Tower and its boundless reservoirs of energy.
Yeah, but that still means you have to understand the tower.
The magic that summoned you was no exception. 'Tis a singular spell, adapted through painstaking effort from the technique that transported me to the first. To use an analogy, it works by cutting a hole in the fabric of reality. A hole tailored to the object of summoning, through which it and it alone may pass unscathed.
Hence the reason why nobody else can go back and why you couldn't travel through it either.
Though I succeeded in creating said hole, I failed to latch onto my intended target. Instead of you, the spell found those close to you, and ended up summoning them in their incomplete state. I would not soon throw my life away. Not after the lengths you and yours went to save it.
Well, that's good.
And so long as I breathe, I will spare no effort to see you safely home. But should all else fail, and your lives be at stake, there remains one sure method.
Off the table. Told you already.
What was that for?
Thank you, Alice.
How can you even entertain such thoughts? You owe your life to the Warrior of Light, and you don't get to die unless he says so.
And I ain't saying so.
Your followers await your divine judgment.
God damn it, Stola. I miss Seven Self, but man, you fill in the hole as head snarker of the party.
If the two of you have finished, perhaps we could return to our discussion? Rather than dwelling upon the multiple failed attempts at transference, I think it would behoove us to focus on the solitary success.
Oh. And now everyone starts staring at me again.
I would draw your attention to the fact that our friend can travel between worlds possessed not only of his body and soul, but his personal effects besides.
Okay.
This is no different from the teleportation magics to which we are all accustomed. Magics that allow for the transportation of those inanimate objects one considers to be an extension of oneself.
So what? I just knock you guys out one by one, drape you over my shoulder, and hope the spell considers you an inanimate object? I don't think that'll work.
Are you suggesting that simply by considering us his possessions, he could carry our souls back to the source upon his person?
Well, it would be nice if things were that simple for a change. But vague notions of ownership seem a rather tenuous thing to stake our lives on. So much as a moment of doubt on his part, and we'd be left floating in the rift.
Yeah.
Milady hath the right of it. The requisite fixity of belief would be too much to ask even of our friend. Yet, were we to immure our souls within an object in his possession, mayhap then our safe passage could be assured.
Now that's an interesting thought. Aetheryte, maybe? Or Auracite, sorry.
White Auracite would, I believe, serve as a suitable vessel for this purpose. It was conceived to imprison the massy soul of an Ascian, and should house one of ours with relative ease.
Do I need one per each of you, or are you all gonna stuff yourselves in the same one?
We would need only to ensure our soul's safe preservation inside the stone, and identify a means by which they might be transferred back unto our vacant bodies.
And make sure we put the right stone in the right body, and otherwise we end up with a Freaky Friday, and nobody wants a Freaky Friday.
Soul preservation and transference. I believe I know of someone who may be able to assist us.
Eh?
On the far shore of the source, there stands a great palace built by the elves. It was forsaken in the wake of the flood, but a certain Numo chose to make their home there soon after. Though they have long lived as a recluse, they once occupied a place of honor in Verbert's royal court, and it is said that none in all of Norvrant is more knowledgeable than they on matters of the soul.
Oh, great. Is this gonna be the first version of Master Matoya? An irritating old recluse?
Well, I've no objection to seeking a helping hand, but if they've gone to such lengths to hide themselves away from the world, what makes you think they'd be willing to lend us one?
A worthy question. Years ago, I myself tried and failed to solicit their cooperation in the battle against the Sin Eaters. No sooner had I begun to make my plea than they unleashed a swarm of their familiars upon me. Unlike me, however, you have curried favor with the Faefolk. By that merit alone, I am hopeful that they would grant you an audience.
And if not, well, I can pretty much beat my way through any familiars they send at me.
They may still be inclined to turn you away, of course, but if their knowledge might feasibly facilitate your return home, we have to try.
Alright. Well, best hope we got so far. Ah, that's the end of the quest. I will take the money. Don't need food on this guy. And now, to a grand adventure. The Grand Cosmos, that is, the palace we seek, stands on the opposite shore of the source. I will arrange for a boat to carry us there. We're on J. Hang on, let me zoom out so I can see everybody here. Wouldst thou journeyeth thither, I think it best that I devote mine energies to the creation of white Auracite, by thy leave, of course. The process requireth no small amount of time, and should the Numo consent to lend us their aid, we will have need of a suitable vessel ere long. Agreed. Then I would ask the rest of you to meet me in Sullen, and to be prepared for a warm reception. One nod from the group, and we're off. Sullen, huh? Been there in a while. Where is that again? That is... oh, not too far from here, okay. Well, here we are. That's a small boat. How far are we going? Oh wow, music just kicked up hard. As I told you before, I had scarcely set foot on the palace grounds when I was set upon by our host's familiars, and I expect our reception day to be no different, which is why I propose we march through the main gate, weapons drawn. I'm sorry, but are we not here to petition for assistance? You can't honestly think barging in looking for a fight is going to persuade them. Actually, I believe the Exarch may have the right of it. Eh? They have no doubt poured a great deal of time and energy into their creations. Were I them, I should be most interested to meet with those who could overcome my defenses. As would any true seeker of knowledge, and there is little we can say or do to convince them to help us if we know nothing of their character, nor less why they chose to hide themselves from the world. But if we can seize their interest, mayhap we can earn ourselves an audience. Alright. Seems like a good idea. Look at him, he's copying me.
Weapons drawn it is then. Though I must say, Exarch, you certainly seem to be enjoying all of this.
Hey, he gets to go adventuring with me. Yeah, hero worship's still a thing, my friend.
Do I? Well, I will not deny that I enjoy the thought of fighting alongside you all, rather than pacing about inside the Crystal Tower. You both seem to be in rather high spirits, if you ask me. Not that I'm surprised. Your moods invariably improve whenever Dekumon is around. What exactly are you implying? He averted a calamity, and the light which seemed destined to consume him has been extinguished. It is only natural that we be pleased to see him. Yes, well, you will have plenty of time to celebrate his good health after we've finished here.
Too many characters. I keep having to jump between voices. It's kind of giving me a headache here.
Of course. Then let's just proceed to the palace.
Let me guess. Dungeon? Dungeon. The Grand Cosmos. Sweet. And I can use the duty support system for this one. Thank goodness. No duty finder queue. Ugh. Well, first things first, I should still read the duty finder. What do we got here? Long ago, on the far shore of the Source, a great palace was built by the elves, the Grand Cosmos, an edifice of such magnitude it was said to inspire envy in both the heavens for which it was named, and the flowers that pervade its boundless gardens. As with so many wonders of the world it once was, its radiance quickly faded in the wake of the flood, its halls falling silent, the throne sitting empty. That is, until the palace was given new purpose when a mage claimed it as their sanctuary, their only company being Solace, Solitude, and the Legion of Familiars barring entrance to any foolish enough to seek an audience. Looking for item level 430, gonna be synced down to 470. Sounds good to me. Well, this should be good. I do not remember this dungeon. Actually, strike that. I think I remember the final boss, but the first two are, I'm just drawing a complete blank. Yeah, I think I remember the final boss. It's one. Hi. I thought you were a Nemo. Or is that just one of the familiars I have to deal with? Some very upbeat music. Seriously. Alright. Let me get my Huton on. Exarch's gonna be our tank. Y'shtola will be our other DPS, and Alphino is our only healer option, of course. And he poofed. Of course he did. Well, of course, I can't get the Exarch to actually lead, so... Oh, hi. Hi, guys! There you go. I kind of wanted everybody a little grouped up there so I can have some fun here. Yeah, that definitely does the damage. Alright, let's do one of these. A 10, a 2, and a 10. Refresh the old Dotons. I know, I'm the only one that does group AoE, but that's fine. I can do enough group AoE for all of us, even as a ninja. I should take care of one of them. There we go. Moving on. Bonus, that AoE combo does keep my Huton going. Oh, that's definitely coming. Yep. Knew that was coming. I want this armor thing gone. I really do. I do not like this thing. So I will focus it down as fast as I can, but apparently it wasn't fast enough. There we go. Oh, you want to play with this one, Joel? Fine, we'll play with this one. sad that Raiton kind of gets downgraded effectively in the level 80 range, because then I have the Kasatsu versions of ice and fire, so the thunder one feels a little weaker. We have sweepers. Oh, these are adorable little things. They always remind me of the mops and brooms in the Fantasia movie. What the? Oh, hi. You're a bunch of fugly looking things, ain't you? Here, have a big old fireball. One of those, one of these, and one of these. Nice little AoE wombo combo for a Tenchi Jin. I don't know, this still feels more efficient when I'm using 4 enemies. And 3, I'm pushing it. And 2, no, it's definitely single target time, and then... There we go, that takes care of that little pack of trash. Ah, there's the gate we were supposed to go through that got slammed shut in front of us, and these guys are both gonna, yep. Ah, of course they are. There we go. I'm glad you used it on the right one. That would have been embarrassing if you used that on the one that was already gonna die, Stola. There we go. And that looks like our first boss arena. What do we have here? Oh. Oh, it's him itself. Okay, fine. I see a lot of magic brooms. Oh, I do see a lot of magic brooms. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. I messed that combo up. Waste of a Doton. There we go. Get the good shit going.
I will not hold back.
Oh, okay. I see where this is going. I see where this is going. I remember this attack. I remember this very well. So the brooms are gonna move around the arena, and if they hit a puddle, they actually stop, and yeah, they do that big deep clean AoE. And I am getting just thumped around here really badly. God, I took 2 vuln stacks from that little bullshit. This is kind of smart. Shake shift here and try and get a little bit of defense. That was bad. Oh, hold on. My water attack is refreshed. And he's doing the sweep it thing again. Just a hair closer. Okay. So we're gonna avoid eating any of these again. I'm just gonna throw and dagger while I'm away from him and avoid getting hit by the brooms. Get out of that. Doing good. 30%. I'm in the AoE, I'm fine. Let me do our spread out thing. 1, 2, 3. A water. Unload. Yeah, I wasted that shot.
Leave the healing to me.
That's alright. He's already almost dead. I was afraid that meth puddle was gonna hit me. That's a broom.
This is going to leave a mark.
Oh, I'm so hoping that would actually no. No! Oh, that sucks. We had him. Oh, the downside of the trust system. If you go down, you reset regardless of the rest of the party. Seriously, the guy was at 1%. He could easily have been dropped by the rest of the team. But no, just because I go down means we have to reset the whole bloody fight. Well, thankfully for you guys, you won't have to sit through it. I'll just jump right to the end because we were literally there. There we go. Oh, having to repeat that fight sucked. That was so stupid. I cannot believe I died at the very end. That was so sad, but at the very least, I got to show what happens when you screw up in the trust system. Excuse me, I need to refresh my Huton. Oh, these are adorable. Too bad I have to murder them. Tenshi Jin still takes some getting used to. I really have to stop and think about that ability. Down to 2. I could have easily just done Raiton. There we go. No more pork. Damn though. Dude does have a really lovely garden. Okay, that is hitting them. Barely. I kinda feel like I should just focus this one down. The only one that was in my AoE. There we go. Damn, Raiton with a 10k crit. That was good. Oh, you guys actually explode. Fine. Get it out of your system. Weird, I'm so used to seeing bomb enemies that cast self-destruct, but don't actually explode. I don't want to really walk into that. There goes the big one. Oh, okay, fine. We're playing with this one, fine. I'm not really interested in racing Ishtul in DPS, because honestly, I think she'd win. Well, maybe not. I mean, like I said, the Scion DPS not the greatest. It does its job, but it just doesn't do it all that fast. Can I hit you with this really quick? Yes. Harjin there is an automatic Huton, and it is amazingly useful. I see more pork! Oh, a damage boost, you say? I don't mind if I do. Okay, strike that. I probably would beat a Stoll in a straight DPS race. Because I don't think she uses any off GCDs. Well, no, Black Mage doesn't really have any major off GCDs. Because, you know, they're a caster. Of course, I also think they are always minimum item level. And I don't remember this boss. Lenian Sith. Alright, well. Ode to Lost Love? Oh dear. Oh, okay. Well, clearly we don't stand in these. Oh. 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 Oh, I see.
I'm with you.
Ah. Pull seeds out of the fertilizer. Oh, they just died immediately? That's kind of sad. Time for some water. Oh, okay. Actually, I'll take this spot. Unfortunately, the Scions are kind of predisposed to take which spots they want, and stacking up with them not the greatest idea there. Go with this again. Oh. Oh, he's gonna push them. Let me guess, they go one square over. Yeah. Judging by where the Scions are putting theirs, these are definitely going one square over. Called it. Sorry, Stoll, we're gonna have to play stacks up. Big damage numbers, big damage. Get this off too. Alright, this fight's going much better than the first one. Woohoo! Not too bad. And scouting gear. I think that's actually ninja gear. Sad to say that what I'm wearing is far better, but still. At least they're actually giving me the correct gear. Hi. I looked away for half a second and suddenly the frickin' statue comes to life. I mean, isn't that how it always goes? You look away for 3 seconds and suddenly something crazy happens. Like a bunch of ice shurikens being shoved up a dragon's butthole. Oh, it went down. Okay, fine. You know what? Here, obligatory rabbit. I was gonna Raiton, but he died too early. So, can I? No, I cannot. Map makes it look like I could. Hi. There you are. Got the 10 seconds before I can actually use Kasatsu. There goes one pig. Pork's slow enough, I can just go back to single target. That takes care of that. A little dream within a dream action definitely solves that problem. I'll take that. Why we have ghosts? Why do we have ghosts? Should I be concerned that we have ghosts? I feel like I should be concerned that there are just random ghosts and, oh great. Oh no. No way! Is this the first version of the Heavensward? Kinda looks like him, to be honest. If not, it's a damn good facsimile. Poor Exarch's getting beat to hell, though. There we go. Uh-oh, we're not gonna stand in that. Interesting, we're using Ronkin magic. That takes care of him. Yeah, I should have stood slightly off to one side. Would have gotten a better angle at that. There goes a big chunk of life bar. Why am I surprised? Of course there's more. It's real. I'm barely justifying it. AoE combo. I really don't need to. Not with just 3 of them. Oh, hi. Wasn't sure which button I hit there for half a second. I was like, is that one the right button? Apparently I was right. Dang it, she switched targets on me. And I wasted a mug, but that's okay. I just want these guys gone. There we go. That damn king here's tanky. Here, take a lightning bolt and go down. Whew. That is a lot of ghosts. Do I need to suddenly worry about these things, you know, coming corporeal? No. Made it to the final fight. And this is where the fight I remember, because this one's wild. Lugus. All I remember this is everything on fire. And I do mean everything. Insatiable flame, Lugus. All right. Now this fight is straight up crazy. You might notice that there's a lot of things that you can select. These are important because this guy will literally set you on fire, and if you don't pass that fire on, well, you're screwed. Come on, Exarch, get him on the other side. There you go. Now I can go into it. Right, I forgot he could do that. That was close. Okay, those are just, oh, those leave pluses. Importantly, don't put those near the furniture. You need the furniture to survive. That was his tank buster. Okay, yeah, here it comes. Undying Mortal Flame, this is the one. You need to pass this onto a piece of furniture or you die. And thankfully there are plenty of pieces of furniture around for you to pass this onto. That was the big mechanic. That's the one I remember. I didn't remember the pluses. Oh, okay. So he's gonna do 4 tethers. Oh, he's doing more than tethers. He's doing charges. Oh, that's adorable. Okay. All right, we wait here for our turn because it's charge and then cone every time. It's charge and cone. And again, we're trying to keep him away from the furniture.
I'm with you.
Oh, did I just rabbit that? Oh, that's so disappointing. Oops, and I really should have used my clone for that. Wow, that's smarted. All right, plus side, when he does that, he gets to drop some more furniture for us that we do not want to get hit by this. Keep the pluses away from the furniture. I think that, oh God, that just barely survived. We're gonna set the couch on fire. And I'm guessing that's the last time he can do Mortal Flame because we are literally out of furniture. Other than the one curtain that's over there. Yeah, I'm still not taking that hit, buddy. Okay, oh, we're doing this again. Okay, so we're 4. I'm more than happy to just let him not hit us, not hit the chandelier. Get what hits in I can for free. Come back, buddy. There's no furniture nearby I need to worry about getting hit with this. Just need to avoid the pluses. And give him the good shit. Okay, thankfully that culling blade thing can't wreck the furniture. Am I gonna be 4 again? I've been 4 every, yeah, I am 4 again. Might as well armor crush while I got half a chance. And that'll do it. Yeah, I think he literally can only Mortal Flame twice, which is good. I bet if this were an extreme or a savage, he probably would do it a 3rd time if we were too slow and just wipe us. Well, buddy, you're out of familiars, so now what?
That was my fiercest familiar. Oh, impressive.
Okay, that is not the voice I pictured you having. Kind of nasally. Ah, much better. Thought you were a Nemo. Well, so this is him.
Becklug, 'tis good to see you again after all these years.
Becklug.
And judging by your vigorous greeting, I dare say the feeling is mutual. To be sure, a simple shake of the hand would have sufficed by way of welcome, but I shan't complain.
Seriously, we're already doing the dog thing?
But you must be wondering as to the purpose of our visit. We come to beg your assistance in a most urgent matter.
Shake? Beg?
Our comrades' very souls are in danger. If we are to save them, we will need the benefit of your unsurpassed knowledge on the matter. Please, will you not sit and hear our plea?
God dang it, dude. You gotta stop.
Oh, how dare you! How dare you speak thus in my presence! It was to escape such words of temptation that I hid myself from the world of men.
Words of temptation?
You are sinners, one and all, and I swore never again to have any part in your affairs.
Well, that's true. We are technically sinners, because that's what they call everyone around here that's not a sin eater.
I can only imagine what terrible events forced you into a life of seclusion. But I know that the Numo are a good and noble folk. It is not in your nature to turn a blind eye to the plight of those around you. And in treating with us, I am certain whatever mistrust you feel for man will begin to heal.
God damn, even Alphanos doing it. Uh-oh. Pushed him too far.
If you will not be satisfied, I suppose I could listen. After all, there's no harm in just... No, I mustn't. Not again.
Oh, come on. Please, we really do need your help.
Court mages seem to have the best of intentions too, and countless innocents died for my naivety.
Court mage? What court mage?
Oh, you know not what you ask of me. What horrors my knowledge has wrought.
Oh no. Oh no! The one from Brandon's storyline, isn't it? Him! I know the one you're talking about. Refuse all you want. We won't lie down and accept defeat. We would never misuse it. No, I'm not gonna be the dick and continue this chain.
You wish only to save your friends? Nothing more?
Uh-huh.
Do you you swear it?
Yes.
No. No.
Oh, very well. I will hear your petition, but that is all. And I expect fitting payment for my troubles.
Oh, what? Running your little maze wasn't payment enough? Fine.
Commensurate with your contribution to our cause. No more and no less, I promise you.
Yep, exactly as the Numo like it.
With that settled, might I impose upon you to join us at the Crystarium? I'm afraid the nature of my friend's predicament calls for absolute secrecy.
To be fair, how much more secret could it be when we're here? Oh well.
There you are. The others have gone ahead to the Crystal Tower with Bexlug. For the record, I truly wish we hadn't had to resort to using such words when treating with them. I have ever sought to convince, not compel. Yet I cannot deny that a part of me is glad Uyonje shared his knowledge of the Numo with us. Had he not, Bexlug wouldn't be here. And speaking of whom, we should hurry. To keep our guest waiting would only add insult to injury.
Perhaps, but afraid I'm gonna have to keep him waiting because that is all the time I have for today. Oh, you can enter the Grand Cosmos with a party of NPC avatars. Oh, yeah, basically telling me I have it accessed with the trust system now. Cool. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more adventures in Novront. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.